Hello students, I am Muhammad Asim and today we are starting new topic of O-level mathematics. The name is standard form. This topic mostly comes in paper 1. Paper 1 means where calculator is not allowed. Sometime in paper 2 there is long question of this topic standard form. So today we are starting this topic. Every year one question is always come in paper 1 or in paper 2, but mostly in paper 1. So first have a look the definition of the topic standard form. The definition is standard form is a shorthand of expressing a very large or very small numbers. So if we have a very large number or if we have a very small number, we write a very small number or a very large number in shorthand form, in short form. This short form is called standard form. It is sometimes called scientific notation. So another name of standard form is a scientific notation. Why we call this is scientific notation? Because it is used across all kinds of sciences. In science we need sometime a very large number to convert a small number. For example, the radius of earth is 1 2 3 4 5 6 kilometer. So writing 6,000,000 kilometer, it is better to write this is 6 into 10 to power 6 kilometer. So this is an example of a very large number to convert in shorthand form, which is 6 10 to power 6 kilometer. So because this is related to physics, that's why we call it scientific notation. Another example is the radius of an atom is 0.123456789 meter. So 0.0000123456789. So instead of write 0 10 times, we can write this 9 10 to power minus 10 meter. So this is the shortened form. This is used in chemistry, in biology, where we need the size of bacteria or a size of virus. This is need in chemistry, where we need the size of an atom or size of a nucleus. This is need of physics and many other branches of science. That's why we call sometime we call standard form is scientific notation. There are, now this is the definition. So hope you understand the definition of scientific form, scientific notation or standard form. But we will not call this scientific notation, we always call it standard form. Okay, so how to write a very large number or a very small number in standard form? There are strict rules that determine when a number is in standard form, when it is written like a multiplied by 10 to power n. We always write a number which is very large or a very small in standard form. Standard form means a into, there are many ways to read this. Someone read a multiplied 10 to power n, this is correct. Someone says a into 10 to power n, this is correct. Someone says a exponent 10 exponent 10, this is correct. So where you feel to read this a 10 to power n or a multiplied by 10 to power n, no problem, no issue. But this is the standard definition of a standard form. a multiplied by 10 to power n. What is a? A is a whole number. A is always a whole number. We cannot write a as a decimal or in a fraction form. So a is always a whole number, and the range of a is always 1 to 10, or in other words, a must be greater than or equal to 1 but strictly less than 10. So this is less than. So a is always greater than or equal to 1 or less than 10. So a can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not 10, not a decimal form, not in fraction form, not in percentage form. Okay. So in other words, a must be greater than or equal to 1 but strictly less than 10. Less than 10 means from 1 to 9. Okay. For example, we can write some standard form types like 4.2 10 to power 5. This is standard form. Why? Because this is a is 4.2 10 to power 5. This is 3 10 to power 8. Okay. This is 5 10 to power minus 7. So n must be a whole number. N is always a whole number. One thing which I should repeat, I did one mistake. N is always a whole number, and the value of a is from 1 to greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10 means a can be write in decimal form as well, but n cannot be write in decimal form. Okay, I hope you understand. So 4.2 is a 10 to power 5, 5 is n, 3 is a 10 to power 8, 8 is n, 5 10 to power minus 7, 5 is a, n minus 7 is n, 9 10 to power minus 11, 9 is a, and minus 11 is n. I hope you understand. Now, writing rules of standard form. First, for example, I have a number. Question is, write 5 6 7 0 0 0 is in standard form. We have to write 5 6 7 0 0 0 is in standard form. So what is the rule to write a given number in standard form? Standard form means a 10 to power n, where n must be a whole number and a can be any number from 1 but less than 10. Okay. So rule number 1, find out decimal point is present or not. If decimal is not present, then put decimal after the last digit from left side. This is rule number 1. So check if there any decimal is given or not. So decimal is not given. So if decimal is not given, we have to write 5 6 7 0 0 0. What is the rule? If decimal is not present, then put decimal after the last digit from left hand side. So from left hand side the last digit is 0. So we put this point over here. This 0 has no significance. This 0 is just right to show this, to highlight this decimal point. Okay. So first is to put decimal if decimal is not present. The second rule, move this decimal towards the first digit from left side. Now from left side, in this case the first digit is 5. So move this point to first digit after from left side. So what is this? 5.6700 0, 0, 0. So first rule is to place the decimal if decimal is not present. The second is to move this point to first digit from left side. Now the third rule is count how many digits are on the way to do that. How many digits after move the point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 digits come on the way. Okay. Now the next thing is write 7 as a power of 10. How to write 7 as a power of 10? Just 10 as to power 7. Okay. Now put multiply sign in given number and write 10 as to power 7. So our given number is 5.67000000 multiplied by 10 as to power 7. Now still one thing is left which I have to write over here. So what is our answer? 5.67000000 10 as to power 7. Now I repeat all steps again. We have to write 5.67000000 is in standard form. What is the rule? First we have to check where is the decimal in the given question. If decimal is not given, we have to put a decimal after the last digit of the given number. In this case the last digit is 0, so we have to put point or decimal sign over here and place 0. This 0 has no significance, but this 0 is just to highlight this decimal. Move the decimal towards the first digit from left side. So from left side the first digit is 5, so we move this decimal to this after 5. So the answer is 5.67000000. The third rule is count how many digits are on the way to do that. How many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Write 7 as a power of 10. So we have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to write 10 as to power 7, or you can say 10 exponent 7. Put multiply sign in given number and write 10 as to power 7. So this is our given number. We have to put multiply sign over here and write 10 is to power 7. But if there are zeros after non-zeros, so after point these zeros have no significance, therefore we have to write just 5.67 and neglect these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, neglect all 5 zeros and just write 10 is to power 7. So this is our complete answer of this 5.67000000. This is our required standard form. I hope you understand. Now see another example. Another example is we have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 9 in standard form. Very easy. Rule is same. First rule is find out decimal is present or not. In this case, in this question, decimal is present, so no need to put decimal sign. Okay. Now move this decimal towards the first digit from left side. We have to move this decimal towards the first digit from left hand side. This is our from left hand side. The first digit from left hand side is 9. So we move this point to put over here. So the answer is 9.9. Okay. Now count how many digits are on the way to do that. There are how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just write 10 raised to power 6 or minus 6. This is the main question. In this case, we have to write minus 6. What is the rule? The rule is, if we move from right to left, if your decimal excuse me, if your decimal move from right to left, we always write positive power of 10. And if we move from left to right, if we move our decimal from left to right, we always put negative sign in our 10 raised to power. For example, take one more question. So I hope you understand the rules. So I am rubbing this. For example, if we have a question 1035000.56 and we have to write this number in standard form, what is the rule? Rule is same. First we have to see whether decimal is present or not. Yes, decimal is present. So where we move this decimal point, we have to move this decimal point from this. What is the rule? The first digit from left side. In this case, the first digit from left hand side is 1. So our answer is 1.035000056 10 raised to power. Or you can write multiply by 10 exponent. How many numbers? How many digits to move point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Our answer is 6. But plus 6. Why? Because we move from right to left. I hope you understand. One more question. 0.0356. And we have to write this in standard form. Very easy. How? Move this decimal to first digit from left hand side. First non-zero digit. Okay, add this first non-zero digit. What is the first non-zero digit from left hand side? 3. So our answer is 3.56 10 raised to power. How many digits our point move? 1 and 1, 2. Answer is minus 2. Why? Because if we move from left to right side, the power is always minus. One more question. 2, 3, 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. I just wrote a random number. We have to write this whole in standard form. It's very easy. First, we have to see where is decimal. Decimal is not present. We have to put decimal after the last digit from left hand side. Move this point from first digit from left hand side. So our first non-zero digit is 2. So our answer is 2.3546781357 10 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Power is 11. Positive 11, yes, because we move from right to left. Similarly, one more case, 0. We have to write this in standard form. Very easy. Move point from first known zero digit from the left hand side. So our answer is 2.567 10s2 power. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minus 10. Why we write minus sign? Because we are moving from left to right side. I hope you understand something about standard form. Now take some question from book 3-7 edition. Question is simplify and write answer in standard form. What is our question? Our question is 3 multiplied by 10s2 power 8 multiplied by 7 10s2 power 4. It's very easy. If two numbers are multiplied, then apply the law of indices, which we have already done in previous lectures. First, simply multiply this 3 by 7. 3 sevens are 21. 10s2 power 8. You know, if bases are same, then we apply the law of index. The power should be added. 21 10s2 power 8 plus 4 12. Is this our final answer? No, absolutely not. Why? Because this is not in standard form. In standard form, the decimal should be always after the first digit from left hand side. Decimal is not present, so first we have to place the decimal after the last digit from left hand side. Now move this decimal to this side. So our answer is 2.1 10s2 power. The point, this decimal is moved just one digit, so we have to put 10s2 power 1. 10s2 power 12 is already present. So 2.1 10s2 power, bases are same, then power must be added. So 12 plus 1 is 13. So 2.1 10s2 power 13 is our final answer of this question, standard form. Okay, now see one more question. Next question, or you can say next example is simplify and write the answer in standard form. 8 10s2 power minus 5 divided by 2 10s2 power 6. Simplify. There are two ways, there are two steps required. One is to simplify, and finally the final answer should be in standard form. It is very easy. This is divide sign, so first we can write this divide sign in terms of fraction, because fraction or division both are same. This 2 and this 8 is directly cancelled. How? 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. 4 10s2 power minus 5. Apply the law of index. Law of index is move this 10 6 to denominator side, numerator side. So this will become minus 6. 4 10s2 power minus 5 minus 6 is what? Minus 11. So 4 10s2 power minus 11 is our answer, because this is our standard form as well, because this is in the form of 8 10s2 power n. I hope you understand. See more questions. Now, in these two questions, this question is related to multiply and this question is related to divide. So if questions are multiplying, we just multiply the numbers and add the powers by applying the law of index. Similarly, in division sign, first we write to in fraction form and then cancel the number and apply the law of index. But what happen if we have to add or subtract two numbers like this? Our topic in standard form is addition and subtraction rule of standard form. Question: add 10 raised to power 9 plus 4 10 raised to power 7. Division and multiplication of these kind of standard form is very easy, but if we add or subtract two or more numbers which have different powers, so we cannot add both the numbers. We cannot say this is 8, this is 4, 8 plus 4 is 12. No, unless the power should be same. In this case, here 10 raised to power is 9, here 10 raised to power is 7. We cannot add these two numbers unless the power must be same. Okay, how to write the power must be same? We have two options: whether we convert this 9 as a power of 7 or whether we convert this 7 as a power of 9. Answer will be same. So first, if I write this 10 raised to power 9 in terms of 10 raised to power 7 into 10 square plus 4 into 10 raised to power 7. This is 9 split in 7 and 2. If bases are same, then powers are added. 7 plus 2, again we will get 9. Okay, 8 multiplied by 10 square is 100. 10 raised to power 7. 4 10 raised to power 7. 8 into 100, obviously 800. Now, we are in a position to add these two numbers. Why? Because both have same tens power. Here 10 power is 7, here 10 power is also 7. Now, if power is same, we just take common power. What is remaining? We are just factorizing 800. What is remaining over here? 4. 800 plus 4 is 804. 10 raised to power 7. But this is not our final answer, because the requirement is to give the answer in standard form. This is not standard form. How to convert this one is a standard form? First, place the decimal. Here decimal is not present, so we would write 8.04 10 raised to power, because okay, now see 804.0 10 raised to power 7. Now move this point to this side. 8.04 10 raised to power, how many digits? 1 and 1, 2. Positive and or negative? Positive, because we are moving our decimal from right to left side. So this is 2. So our final answer is 8.04 10 raised to power. If bases are same, then powers must be added. 7 plus 2, 9. 8.04 10 raised to power 9 is our final answer. But it is not necessary that you write this 9 in terms of 10 raised to power 7. You can also write this 10 raised to power 7 in the form of 10 raised to power 9. Answer will be same. Choice is yours. Now, see this. I am writing this question again. 8 10 raised to power 9 plus 4 10 raised to power 7. Now, again we can't add these two numbers because the power is not same. Now, my target is to convert this 10 raised to power 7 into 10 raised to power 9. How? First, place the point over here. The second is To move point from this side to this side, 8 10 to power 9 plus 0.04 10 to power. This point is moved how many digits? Okay, take this. Take this. 8 10 to power 9. I am placing 0 4 004.0 10 to power 7. Okay, see this. If I put zeros before the non-digits, so these are non-significant. Okay, now, so this is 4, this is 4, this is also 4, this is also 4, no difference. 8 10 to power 9. Now, I am moving this point to this side. So this is 0.04 10 to power. How many digits? Because this point is moved 2 digits. And from right to left, so we put positive power 7. Next, 8 10 to power 9 plus 0.04 10 to power. If bases are same, then power should be added. 10 7 plus 2 is 9. Now take 10 to power 9 as a common. 8 plus 0.04. 8 plus 0.04 is 8.04 10 to power 9. And this is already comes in standard form. So therefore this is our final answer. Now see, in this case we convert this 10 to power 9 into 10 to power 7, but the answer is 8.04 10 to power 9. In this case we convert this power 7 into 10 to power 9, again we get same answer. Now choice is yours, whether you move from higher power to lower power or whether you move from lower power to higher power. It depends on your comfort. Okay, now see some more questions. After this rule, I think you students are eligible to do past exam questions. For example, I am taking question from old past papers. It is given that P is equals to 6 10 to power 4, Q is equals to 5 10 to power 8, R is equals to 3 10 to power 6. Giving your answer, in standard form, find part 1 P multiplied by Q, part 2 P plus R, part 3 R divided by Q. So students, we have 3 parts are given. First part is P multiplied by Q. Very easy. What is P? Given in the question, P is 6 into 10 to power 4 multiplied by. What is Q given? 5 10 to power 8. If we have multiplied two numbers, we just multiply non-zeros number and apply the law of index on 10 to power. 6 5s are 30. If bases are same and bases are multiplied, power should be added. 4 plus 8 is 12. But this is not in standard form. So first we have to put 0. Move this point from to right side. So 3.0 10 to power 1, because we are moving from right to left, into 10 to power 12. Finally 3.0 10 is to power. Bases are same and bases are multiplied. Power should be added. 12 plus 1 is 13. So 3 10 is to power 13 is our answer. I hope you understand. Now see second part of the question. Second part is we have to add P plus R. What is P? 6 10 is to power 4 plus what is R? 3 10 is to power 6. Now we have seen before this question, if we have to add or subtract, we cannot add or subtract until the power is same. Now whether you convert this 10 is to power 4 to 6 or this 10 is to power 6 to 4 is your choice. I am converting this 10 is to power 4 to 10 is to power 6, just writing 0.06 10 is to power 6. 10 is to power 6. How I write 0.06? Just see, this is 6.0. So if we put 0.06.0, move this is 0.06. 10 is to power, how many digits? 1 and 1, 2. So take 10 is to power 6 as common. This is 0.06 plus 3. So 3 plus 0.06 is 3.06 10 s to power 6 answer. This is our final answer of part 2. So whenever you add or subtract 10 is to power given form, you always first convert, the power should be same. Your power should be same if you add or subtract. Now see last part. What is last part given? R divided by Q. R divided by Q. What is R? 3 10 is to power 6 divided by what is Q? 5 10 is to power 8. First write this divide sign in terms of fraction form. 3 10 is to power 6 upon 5 10 is to power 8. What is 3 upon 5? You just divide 3 upon 5, multiply by 10 above and below. 3 tens are 30, 5 tens are 50, 5 tens are 50. No. Multiply by 20 by 20. 23 are 60, 25 are 100. 60 upon 100 is 0.6. So this 3 upon 5 is 0.6 and this is 10 power 6 and 10 power 8. Apply the law of index, move this 8 to the numerator. 8 become minus 8, 6 minus 8 is minus 2. But this is not our final form of standard form. Move this point to this side. It will become 6.0. 10 is to power minus 1. Why? Because we move this point after the first digit from left hand side. So our final answer would be 6.0 10 is to power. If bases are same and the bases are multiplied, power must be added. Minus 1 minus 2 is minus 3. So 6.0 10 is to power minus 3 is our final answer. I hope you understand how to deal with these kind of division or subtraction or multiplication. One more question of this same kind. Next question is, given that P is equals to 8 10 is to power 5, Q is equals to 7 10 is to power 3. This is also from past paper. Part 1, P into Q. Part 2, P minus Q. It's very easy. Part 1, we have to find P multiplied by Q. What is P given? P is 8 10 to power 5 multiplied by, what is Q? 7 10 to power 3. If we multiply, we just multiply in ordinary way. 8 7s are 56, 10 to power 5, 10 to power 3. Apply the law of index. If bases are same, power must be added. 5 plus 3 is 8. But 56 10 to power 8 is not in standard form, so we just put point over here. Move this point to this side. 5.6 10 to power 1 into 10 to power 8. 5.6 10 to power 1 plus 8 is 9. This is our final answer. And no need of calculator. Basically, these questions are coming in paper 1, where calculator is not allowed. And we can do easily without using calculator if we know the rules of standard form. The second one is P minus Q. What is P? 8 10 to power 5 minus, what is Q? 7 10 to power 3. Now convert this 5. If minus sign or if plus sign is given, we cannot add or subtract directly unless the power must be same. In this case, here power is 5 and here power is 3. So we cannot add or subtract. Now I am converting 8 10 to power 5 minus 7. I am placing 0 0 7.0 10 to power 3. 8 10 to power 5. Move this point to this side. 0.07 10 to power 2 into 10 to power 3. 8 10 to power 5 minus 0.07 10 to power 2 plus 3 is what? 2 plus 3 is 5. Remaining work, taking 10 to power 5 as a common. What is remaining? Remaining is 8 minus 0.07, 8.00, 0.07. Take 1, 10 minus 7, 3. This is 9 minus 0 is 9.7.93, 10 to power 5. This is our final answer. So student, I hope you understand. I will give one more lecture for this topic where we will be doing word problems of standard form. Inshallah, we will be doing word problem of standard form from past papers. So hope you understand today's class and hope you enjoy the today's class, and kindly do practice from past papers. And if you feel any difficulty, write in comment box. I will be helping you and I will definitely solve your questions, your queries as well. Kindly subscribe my channel and like my videos, press the bell icon button and share my videos to other your friends as well. Okay students, see you in next class.